Shonda.
I'm Shell.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Nita.
I'm mad.
You're all
Me too.
They'll get over it. You know what? Today we're going to talk about the spirit of Christmas in last year versus this year. Because, last year we weren't in a pandemic. And so things were different. But this year we are. And we're going to sing Christmas songs.
Yay!
Y'all are awful.
Also, today, Shell's 50.
Yay. Happy birthday.
Wow. Wow. Yes, I am. And I make 50 look great.
Yes, you do.
Just wait till y'all turn 50.
3 years. 3 years.
9 years.
I'll smack you. Anyway, who idea was to talk about this topic? Talk.
Adrian's being sour today.
She is.
She is. She is.
But she'll get over
You
it.
better shut up before I punch you in your lips. Give
See?
love on Christmas Day.
And
Christmas is 2 days away.
Maybe you should talk about the Christmas spirit and what Christmas means to you, since you're so sour. Maybe it'll help you feel better.
Maybe you should.
What does Christmas mean to you, Adrian? What does Christmas mean to you? Tell us about the Christmas spirit. And
I don't have none.
talk about the spirit of giving.
Don't be screwed. Don't be a Scrooge.
I'd rather get to some people who really need it and then just go shopping with my family.
I really need it.
I do too. Shut up. No, you don't. Shut up.
Anyway.
I may not really need it, but I really want it.
Anyway, last year, everybody was able to go out and, the atmosphere, the spirit was really high as far as, you know what?
Okay. I need to punch her eye. I'm done. Okay. Ouch! Shell!
Stop being abusive.
Please don't.
It must be because you're 50. You messing her hair up.
She'll be alright. Today on Four Queens of a Kind, we're talking about Christmas.
That's why your glasses smeared.
That's alright. I can see through them. We don't want to mess up her
and I
50-year-old
still look
hair.
beautiful.
You look alright.
Stop being rude.
Oh, the queen of rudeness. It's telling somebody else not to be rude.
There's a time and a place for that.
Shut that crap
This is not the time nor the place. Get yourself together.
I agree with Nita. You better shut up.
I also agree.
Who cares what you agree with?
You know what?
Not the time, not the place. Where's Marvin Sapp when you need him? Shut up!
Probably at home enjoying his family.
What? Which you are not. The rudeness. Anyway, you scratch me on my face.
I'm with you, Joe.
Everybody.
It was small. Yet thy latter is shall greatly increase.
We didn't sing our Christmas
Thank you for tuning in.
song. Shut up, everybody. Rudolph the Red-Nosed. You gave my ear fever.
I did not.
You did.
You messed my hair up.
You trying to mess me up.
You
She
did
knew
right.
it. You better shut up. You better shut up.
You messing my hair up.
It looked the same. Oh, now.
Hey,
as y'all can see, today's beginning is very rough.
It's because of these three jerks.
What? You know what they say about people who point the fingers?
Yeah.
How many fingers pointing back at you?
Oh, shoot.
She's special.
She is.
Y'all daddy and y'all mama.
They were.
Not in the way like you, though.
Keep on talking.
Anyway, what Christmas means to me.
What does Christmas mean to you, Fonda?
It means presents. Okay.
She made that.
No, it means presents. As in Jesus' presents.
Yo, shut up.
Oh, it is about Jesus.
It is.
Jesus truly is the reason for the season. Even though we're supposed to be smiling during this time, it gets a little rough sometimes.
Even in a pandemic, Jesus is still the reason for the season.
He is.
He is.
I think people get caught, up in the gift giving. Excuse me, sometimes. And
Don't you point to me? No, I always remember the real reason for Christmas. I like to give. I want people to experience Christmas the way we experienced it when we were growing up. Mm-hmm. And Mama made our Christmas, every single Christmas, great.
Got her talking.
So, but still, Mama made every single Christmas that we had great. And I just want to carry that on. That's why I like to give gifts and want to make sure that everybody has
from
something
childhood
to open.
even into adulthood,
Right.
she did. Mm-hmm.
And I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I think that as long as you remember that's what the real meaning of Christmas, you know what I'm saying, and why we celebrate Christmas. She never commercialized it, and we never commercialized it. Mm-hmm. She never raised us saying Santa brought y'all gifts or Santa got y'all gifts, because we knew that Mom and Daddy got us gifts. You know?
Well, Adrian didn't find out Santa didn't exist until she was like, 16 or 17?
I'll punch you dead in your face. You better shut up. Ignore these goofballs.
Yeah, but we raised our kids the same way. They never believed in Santa.
Even though they try to go to school and tell the little kids when they was in elementary school that there was no sound.
There was no try. My child did.
And we had to correct them. Yeah, she did too.
And probably Simone probably did too.
And tell them that, you don't burst somebody else's bubble. That's up to their parents to, tell them
that Santa doesn't exist.
Yes. But kids can be cruel. Unfortunately.
Even though I don't think, that was the purpose behind it. They just like other kids be like, Santa's bringing me this. Right. And they be like, Santa isn't real. I think, it came from that opposed to like.
Yeah. Y'all dummy, Santa ain't real. Just being outright man.
Yeah, but I think that there's nothing wrong with gift giving as long as you remember the real reason for the season. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is the reason for the season.
For the season, yeah.
Oh, yes, he is. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Now, I don't believe you should go into debt and become broke and do all that extra stuff. Trying to give people gifts. No. Or
neglect with this $1 gift.
Right. Or neglect paying your bills.
No.
Just about gifts. I don't agree with that.
Right. No.
That's true.
My limit, $5. I told my sisters ahead of time.
One day we'll get a gift.
Right.
It is my heart's desire to get y'all really big gifts, not just, you know what I'm saying, either stuff that you can hold in your hand.
Yeah.
It is my desire to give. When I say I'm giving y'all gifts, I'm talking about like cars in your driveway with bows on top type gifts. That's my desire. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I
think that's all of our desire.
Yeah, really give.
For money not to be an object.
Amen. Gifts.
Indeed. We'll get there.
Amen. And I honestly believe that we will. It ain't gonna be with this stimulus check they trying to give us, but
Or not give.
No, Donald Trump denied that $600.
I know, and rightfully so. I mean, what is $600 honestly going to do right now?
Man.
I mean, it'll give you $600 that you didn't have.
Right, but I agree with him
But I mean,
in
I'm
that aspect, and I don't agree with Donald that
yeah,
often.
right.
Somebody said
$600 wouldn't even cover our rent.
somebody said they buy wine bottles more than $600.
Oh.
Talking government.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
politicians.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
I think Christmas. I don't think my Christmas has been the same since Mama died. I just feel like I just been going through the motions. Like I feel nothing. You know, when Christmas come around, not that it's a feeling or anything, but I just don't.
I feel something, just not as joyful. You know, as you know when Mom and Daddy were here. I mean, because that, honestly, just being honest, it takes a big chunk out of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a part that you won't ever get back. And so, like, I love spending my holidays with y'all. You know, but it does. I would be lying if I said that it's not affected. Yeah, that I'm not as happy as I was.
I haven't. I've been kind of like in the place that Adrian is in, you know, but this is the first year that I've actually like enjoyed listening to Christmas music since Mama and Daddy passed.
Yeah.
You know, because I haven't even done that every year. You know, I go through the motions, like I said, you know, give gifts or whatever, buy gifts or whatever. But as far as like feeling anything, as far as like being in the Christmas spirit,
Yeah.
I think this is the first year that I'm okay with hearing Christmas music.
Yeah.
Okay with me playing Christmas music.
You know what made me feel good when I walked in your apartment yesterday? I'm serious. It really put a smile on my face. Like, it's so warm and Christmassy, you know, in there. And I just really love just sitting there.
Yeah.
You know, even just looking at your tree, looking at all the stockings you got hung up, you know, it's very festive, yeah. It is. It made me feel good just, you know, being there.
Yeah.
And I look forward to being there, Lord's will, you know, on Christmas.
Yeah.
Even though the kids tried to open up gifts early.
Yeah, they did. Yesterday, of course, was Trian's birthday. And today, of course, you know, it's Shell's birthday.
So on their birthdays, because they're so close to Christmas, we usually let them open up a gift, you know. Now, Trian, she managed to open up 2 gifts yesterday, and then kept trying to open up more.
And that, wait a minute, that's not even mention Patience,
Right?
Who just wants to have Christmas early, period.
Right.
Let's just open up all our gifts today.
And we've never done that.
No.
She's just anxious, that's all.
Oh, we did let them open up a stocking gift.
We did.
Yesterday.
We all did. We all got to open up a stocking gift.
Yeah.
Shell got a birthday gift. What you get, Shell?
I did. I got a fur throw, which I absolutely love. I
It's
love soft
soft.
stuff. I
It
love
is.
soft stuff.
Very soft.
Yeah. When I got that, Trian Thompson, don't TT get something furry every year? I said, well, she like furry stuff, so I'm getting it.
I sure do.
Furry stuff, Thomas Kincaid stuff.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
I like
indeed.
food, so I'll be looking for food gift cards.
She's telling the truth.
Yes. Of course, my son tried to take it when I walked in the door. And I
No,
was like,
no, he
absolutely
didn't.
not. He was like, Mom, you shouldn't have. I said, I didn't.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I like spending time, you know, on Christmas morning, going over whoever house. It's usually Nita's house. On Christmas morning, I enjoy that and watching the kids, you know, and everybody open their gifts. And we always call them the kids. They're gonna always be the kids.
Yeah, they're going to have kids of their own,
Right.
and we'll still be calling them the kids.
Yes. Open up their gifts, you know, and see how excited they are and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like,
Yeah. You know, I was talking to Nita about legacy. You know, how, you know, our mom and dad left their legacy with us. And we have to leave our legacy with our kids. You know, and that's why I tried, excuse me, not to focus so much on like the stuff that I had of mama and daddy's or that I have. Because, just thinking about mama and how she was, she wouldn't want us to, because she always like, I'm not in that stuff, and we have to remember things like that, even though it's hard to get rid of that stuff. Like, I still got some of her clothes in my closet, and I just cannot find myself, bring myself to part with them. Yeah. She's not in them or anything, but the fact that she wore them, it means something to me. Yeah. And I don't know when I'll be ready, to part with them. Yeah. I know one day that I will be able to, but I'm trying now to make a legacy to leave for our kids. And I say our kids because we co-parent, all our kids. We always have, you know what I'm saying? Like, where we can fill in for each other, we try to. And so my legacy is not only for Simone, but it's for my nieces and my nephews, also. And I want to leave a good legacy, you know what I'm saying? Behind, I want them to remember, good things about it, like we do about mama and daddy. And it's, even when we think back, because our, childhood growing up wasn't always great. But when we think about mama and daddy, we think about the love and the good things. Those things, the other stuff don't even, come to mind. We can honestly sit here and have a whole show talking about all good things. Because, we had a good childhood. We had a good upbringing. We had a good, even when we became adults.
The bad.
Yeah. Even when we became adults, we still, we had great parents.
We did. We did. And the fact that this was our mother's favorite time of year. This is her favorite season. Makes it just kind of different. I find myself at times, I smile and because, besides it being Christmas, it's also my birthday is 2 days before Christmas. So I try to remember.
Shut up, you was a freak. You was a freak.
She is rude.
She is.
Anyway, like I was saying, but
your birthday is 2 days before Christmas.
It is.
That's
she was just trying to tell you where you left off.
Just that, my mom and my dad aren't here anymore, and like this is a milestone. Like this is a milestone birthday for me, and I miss them. Because. My mother would have made a big deal, a big to-do out of today.
Yes.
My daddy would have just been like, yeah, okay.
He would have been happy. Birthday,
but he didn't go out of his way for, like our mother did.
Right.
And would have. But I appreciate the time. I still have my joy. I'm just not quite as happy as I would have been had my parents still been here and the kids still have them and and all that stuff. It makes a difference, but we try to be the best for each other that we can be.
Amen.
I think, when I'm thinking about all the Christmases we had when we was younger, how our tree was so huge and so colorful, and we had so many gifts. I'm thinking, like, how did they do? You think about, they must have spent a boatload of money on us. They had to. We never had little cheap. No. We never had dollar store gifts. No, we always had, like.
When I say this was our tree and our gifts used to spill out like this all around the tree, our gifts used to spill out.
Yep. And my mother would say
under the tree.
She'd say, y'all only get 2 or 3 things.
She did.
And we'd be like, what can we say?
Yeah.
But we're like, Mom,
she wasn't gonna you ain't gonna give us no 2 or 3.
We're like, Mom, what happened to 2 or 3 things apiece? She'd be like, shut up.
And she was a practical gift giver too, especially when we got older. She would give us like kitchen towels, and she bought last Christmas. She bought us cast iron skillets, and she was
I got pajamas.
Boy, she always gave us hats, gloves.
Yes, scarves.
She
Yes.
did.
Yep.
She did.
She ain't believe in half dressing.
No.
At all.
If she's saying the way sometimes Trim be dressing, she would have been all over her.
Why would you look at? Don't look over here at me.
She was like half dresser. Yeah.
Just look straight
She was
ahead.
like, Nita, you need to put a coat on.
Mm-hmm. She would. But that was just her.
Yeah.
She was an excellent mom.
Yeah, she was.
And anybody that knew her felt love from her. You know, because that's just how she was. You know, and you wouldn't think that she had lost her mom at such a young age and was raised by an alcoholic dad. You know what I'm saying? Being the type person, you know.
I mean, she had her for 14 years.
Yeah, she did. And but she loved, you know what I'm saying? And it was like,
I think because their mom was like that.
Yeah.
She used to always tell us that we would have loved our grandma.
Yeah.
You know, she died before any of us was born.
Granddaddy, he wasn't terrible. He wasn't bad. He was just our granddad. I mean,
And he
had
had
50 million
I was gonna say he
grandkids.
had boatloads of grandkids.
he did.
He did not show favoritism.
He didn't. I mean, we used to call him like, Granddaddy, can we have some money? Or would you give me some money? Remember that? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
There's some things that happened when we was growing up about some shoes that I had to look better than shells, and then I messed them up and had to go and ask my granddaddy for some money and went back to get some more, and I had to get the exact same kind that she
That's
had.
what you did.
Because she messed her shoes up.
I did. Ran down our Harry Hill
on a skateboard
and used the heels
of the
to
shoes.
shoot, and then put holes in the back of my shoe.
Brand new shoes. And Mama said she wasn't buying her anymore.
She sure
was like,
did.
you better call your granddaddy and ask him.
See, sure did. I had to call him and ask him, but he gave me the money for him. But I had to end up with shell awkward colored shoes.
That's what you did.
It is.
And usually first thing he would say is, I ain't got no money. I'm like, Granddaddy, really?
Yeah. But he gave it.
He did. He did.
But
So-
we would like to, just know, those of you who watched the video, why don't you leave comments for us and tell us what Christmas means to you. And, how, you know, what's your best memory of Christmas?
Growing up.
Yeah.
Or even now.
Yeah.
If you have one now.
Yeah, just share with us. And also, if there are any of you that has any topic ideas and you want to hear us talk about certain things,
Or you want to ask us any questions.
yeah, or ask us any questions, leave it in the comments. Or for y'all that are Facebook friends and stuff like that, leave it on our page or however. And also, we're coming out with a Four Queens on Facebook page, so we'll be sending it out to everybody, asking you to join it.
So what Christmas song are we going to sing?
And also, please be respectful also.
Yes.
Yes, most definitely.
If you don't have anything good to say,
Don't
just
say it at
don't
all.
say it. Yeah. Even though, you know, we can handle constructive criticism.
Yeah.
But, you know, just don't be nasty with it, you know, or leaving some crazy stuff. Because y'all might not like how we sing. Oh, well, we're singing for you and to you. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Okay.
What song are we going to sing?
I thought we were singing, what was the one song?
Jingle bells.
Yeah. Jingle bells. Jingle bells. You ready? Start it, Adrian.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the hills we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride and sing sleigh songs tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all
all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
That's all I know.
Job 8:7 says,
I know we were singing 2 more songs. We said Jingle Bells, then we said
White
Rudolph the
Christmas and
Red-Nosed
Rudolph the Red-Nosed.
Reindeer.
Yeah. Does anybody know White Christmas?
no.
I do, but
I know parts of it. I was doing that for lyrics. But come on, Nita, let's sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Mom used to sing that.
Yeah.
She did.
1, 2, 3.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never left for Rudolph, joining any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history.
Do-do.
That was a little rough, but you know, y'all get it.
Yeah.
We're gonna look up, or we just gonna end it?
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Job 8:7 says,
Though thy beginning,
Job 8:7 says, though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end shall greatly increase.
Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe.
And press the bell. Ding.